Top 10 Essay Topics about Green Building. The use of green materials for sustainable buildings. This paper studies the meaning of using green materials in sustainable building construction. You can write about bamboo or energy-efficient windows. How can architects, builders, and policymakers promote the adoption of green materials in the construction industry? Thus, you can examine the role of green materials in promoting sustainable development and mitigating the impact of buildings on the environment. Green building in the United Arab Emirates. Here, we offer to discuss the green building movement in the United Arab Emirates. You might explore the UAE's commitment to sustainable development and integrating green building practices in urban planning projects. What are some prospects and issues for further promoting green building practices? Finally, try to assess the impact of green buildings on carbon emissions or energy consumption. Green buildings and their efficiency water consumption. Explore the role of green buildings in promoting efficient water consumption and management. So, you can dig into various designs that help to harvest rainwater or apply reuse systems. What role do public awareness and policy support play in encouraging the widespread adoption of water-efficient building practices? Present the potential benefits of implementing water-efficient technologies in existing buildings and new construction projects. Indoor air quality in green building movement. In this essay, we suggest reviewing the meaningfulness of indoor air quality in the green building movement. You can present how green building design and ventilation systems improve indoor air quality, enhancing occupants' health. What potential health risks are associated with poor indoor air quality in traditional buildings? Besides, you may examine the role of eco-friendly building materials in reducing indoor air pollution. Lighting solution for green building. Reveal the significance of sustainable lighting solutions in green buildings. You may dive into the role of energy-efficient lighting technologies like LED lighting or daylighting. Also, you might investigate the impact of lighting design on occupant comfort and the overall sustainability of such buildings. Try to examine the influence of lighting design on occupant comfort, productivity, and sustainability. Australian Green Building Innovation and Ethics. In this topic, we advise presenting the innovative practices and ethical considerations in the Australian green building industry. Therefore, you should write about the role of ethics and environmental responsibility in shaping the direction of the green building movement in Australia. What are the ethical considerations and concerns faced by stakeholders in the green building industry? Business opportunities and the future of green building constructions. Study the business opportunities and prospects in the green building industry. Try to analyze green building practices and assess new markets for sustainable materials, technologies, and services. What is the outlook for the future of green building construction? Similarly, you may examine the potential economic benefits and concerns of transitioning towards a more environmentally conscious construction sector. Fire risk analysis and fire prevention management optimization for green building design. This essay researches the fire risk analysis and fire prevention measures in green building design. Therefore, we advise writing about the meaning of considering fire risks in green building practices without compromising environmental sustainability. What role can risk assessment and simulation tools play in evaluating fire hazards and ensuring optimal fire prevention management in such projects? Green building and green practices promotions. We propose investigating the meaningfulness of promoting green building and sustainable practices to raise public awareness. Consider the potential social, economic, and environmental benefits of widespread green practices adoption. Also, you can examine the role of educational campaigns in encouraging individuals and businesses to adopt green building practices. What are some ways to engage stakeholders in the planning of ecological initiatives? Green design parameters in high-rise buildings in hot-humid climate. Spotlight how architects can optimize building orientation and shading to improve energy efficiency and thermal comfort. In addition, examine the role of green roofs, vertical gardens, and passive cooling strategies in mitigating the environmental impact of tall buildings in such climates. What are some successful examples of green high-rise buildings? Present valuable lessons for urban planners to promote sustainable development of cities in rapidly growing metropolitan areas.